Today we're going to discuss BYODTL. Bring your own device to learn is different from what you may have seen in the past because we've added on the TL. Today we're going to focus on how that TL affects how we use devices at school. Bring your own device started as an opportunity. When cell phones first started being more accessible, we needed cell phones because we didn't have laptops in every classroom and a television in every classroom to give us access to this wealth of knowledge on the internet. But now that we are getting ahead of the game and have more and more technology opportunities in the classroom, we're looking at devices differently. This year we have a new set of rules, and today we're going to introduce you to just a few. So before we even get started, I want to be clear that we're not saying that you shouldn't have any cell phones. We think that cell phones are a great opportunity for learning at school. So we're going to go through a few steps that help us get the most of the opportunity. So let's break apart this bring your own device to learn policy. The first is bring. We want you to bring your device if you have one. You don't have to have a cell phone to learn at school, but if you have one, that's a great opportunity. So bring that in and we'd be happy to use it to learn. The second is it should be your own device. So we don't want you using other people's devices, especially without permission. And if you do have a device at school, it is your responsibility. So if somebody else has your device and they're using it irresponsibly, you're held accountable for that. Look at it like insurance. If I have a car and I have the insurance under my name, somebody else can drive that car, but if they wreck it, it's under my insurance plan and I'm responsible. Next is device. This applies to all devices that are technology based. So that includes cell phones, this includes laptops, it includes iPads, it includes tablets. All of these things fall under that device category. And so we want to talk about how we're using those in our classrooms. And then lastly, they're used to learn. The only reason why you should have your device out while a teacher is teaching or while you're in class is for learning purposes that have been directed by that teacher. This includes that you should not be texting in class, even if it's just talking to a parent or talking to a friend very quickly and briefly. Those things are to be done during the appropriate times, and during classroom instruction is not the appropriate time. Make sure that you're being present in your class and just using your device for learning purposes. Now, how do you get that permission to use your device at school? Think about it as like a signing day. We're going to give you a contract and go through that contract so that you know how you can use your device at school. Once you take that contract home and have your parents sign and initial every box, then you're able to use a device at school. For us to know that you're using your device responsibly and with permission, we're going to give you a wristband. And that wristband is an indicator for us as teachers that you and your parent or guardian know the expectations for bring your own device and are going to adhere to them. So in class, all devices should be in your book bag and turned off unless you have been given teacher permission. So that means if your cell phone is hanging out of your pocket, a teacher can say, hey, I need you to put your cell phone in your book bag. That means if you're caught texting on your cell phone, your teacher can say, hey, I need you to put your cell phone in your book bag. It also means that when you're in the hallway, your cell phones need to be put away and we shouldn't see them. If a teacher does see your cell phone, they have the opportunity to take that wristband from you, and you won't have access to using your cell phone in school for learning purposes or for leisure purposes until that 30-day process is up. Now, when can you use your cell phone? We do have opportunities for you to use your cell phone just for fun. And that's during lunch if you have a wristband, in homeroom if you have a wristband, and in bus room if you have a wristband. So I'm hoping you're seeing a theme there because your band is super important in order for you to be able to use your device at school. So Considering that these are our rules, today is a school-wide BYODTL Red Day. Nobody should have their cell phone out invisible because nobody has a wristband yet. Make sure that you're able to have the opportunity to use your wristband by adhering to that expectation. We do have more expectations that we're going to run through with you all regarding BYOD and BYODTL. So make sure that you guys stay tuned during Dragon Days, and we're going to bring you even more information about rewards, opportunities, and how we use our devices appropriately. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck this week.